Hello, this is Lesson 4, Special Parallelogram Math, located in Chapter 3. Uh, the number of class hours for this class is 2. Uh, there is a lot of information this week, but we did do a warm-up in Chapter 3 to introduce special parallelograms, so that's why there's a little more. So the special parallelogram properties and applying the math with the properties require a class hour for each topic. The central focus is students are expanding their knowledge of parallelograms by investigating various types of properties and mathematical procedures. Um, then the content standards are prove theorems about parallelograms. Theorems include opposite sides are congruent, opposite angles are congruent, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, and conversely, rectangles are parallelograms with congruent diagonals. The class-wide learning objectives are students can differentiate special parallelogram properties. Students can implement special parallelogram properties to solve mathematical equations. All right, and the focus learning objective is students will use class videos to maintain remote class engagement. All right, so let's look at the strategies and learning tasks. Uh, as usual for now, all the lessons, if you've been following along video-wise, there is an instructional video that students can watch as well as you can. Um, but the students could also read the directions on Google Classroom. Okay. Uh, so this lesson starts off with going into the file called Notes, Special Parallelograms. They should fill out a chart called Notes, Types of Parallelograms. And if I haven't mentioned before, the reason why it says should is because a lot of the informal assessments are not required. They're just a form of student engagement, a form of acknowledgement for student engagement, and allows us to provide feedback too. All right, so there's the 3 instructional videos that they follow along with their notes. And again, you can click on the links to watch the instructional videos on your own leisure. Okay, and then we have the 3 instructional videos. So then when they are done with the notes section, and of course they can submit the notes for student engagement. Then the students will open up a file called Practice Special Parallelograms, and in there is an activity called Practice Special Parallelogram Math. And this is also allowed for participation grade. This time, however, instead of putting the answers on the sheet with it, I provided the answers on a separate sheet. This way, the students could follow along if they wanted to put the sheets, if they're printing them out, for example, side by side, or looking at them in 2 different windows side by side. So this is the answers, this time to the evens. I don't know, just changed it up, or maybe I thought the problems may require some more observations from the students or assistants. Okay, so returning back to lesson 4. So that was the answers. And then also there are video tutorials of how to do the special parallelogram math. And I believe this time I actually took them straight from the worksheet to encourage them to follow along with their practice sheet. That way, the more participation they can get, proof of evidence of participation helps out very much. All right. And okay, so here's the informal assessments. You have the notes, which is types of parallelograms, and they just have to fill these out while they're watching the video about parallelograms, the instructional videos. And then we have the practice special parallelogram math. And again, it's uh, a little lengthy, but once the kids understand or the students understand the concepts, this does flow pretty well. And again, they have the answers and videos of example problems from that practice. All right, and for the, oops, went too far. For the formal assessment, we have the assignment special parallelograms progress check. Again, the progress checks are fairly short. They're ideal to be like a quiz for the students. There is a lot of concepts in here that the students must know to solve these. And if you look, they want to know what type of special parallelogram, how to find X and Y. So there's a lot of little procedures in this assignment. So it's a concise assignment to really show all the informal assessments into a formal assessment. Okay, back to lesson 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was lesson 4, special parallelograms. Thank you.